Hello and welcome to this documentary on the marketing insights SDGs across borders. The video will be discussing how global corporations can incorporate the concept of the sustainability in their international marketing efforts with the particular references to the SDG goal number 4, which is quality educations. Hilton is one of the most popular hospitality brands in the world and the company chosen in this analysis. Hilton has businesses in more than 120 countries and it's not just a global businesses leader but a long-term socially and environmentally responsible organization. This documentary looks at how Hilton incorporates the SDG 4 into the international marketing campaign, how this strategy will contribute to the performances of the businesses, and how sustainability can be an effective competitive instrument of the global businesses. By analyzing the company, it has been stated that strategies of the international marketing must be adjusted according to the larger purpose of creating a more inclusive and sustainable world. For the company selection, Hilton is chosen as the subject of this documentary due to its ample global representation and its long-term sustainable commitment. Hilton, being one of the biggest hospitality firms in the world, is present in a wide range of the economic, cultural, and social factors. These qualities is a perfect case study to learn the concept of how global brands can institute sustainability programs in uniform way, which suggesting to the local market requirements. The sustainability vision of the Hilton is the travel with the purpose. Is ESG strategy, which is put the focus on the education, skill development, and workforce empowerment as the core of its long-term growth. Education is not a separate philanthropic exercise but an investment process which is strategic. It helps in community development and even resilience in business. This strategy is the line with SDG 4 on quality education that seeks to provide education that inclusive and equitable, and also avails lifelong learning to everyone, of course. Investing in education helps in enhancing the quality of the services, employee retention, and brand image of the hospitality industry. This is especially because of the people-driven organization. In the context of international marketing, this strategy of Hilton is incumbent to the principle of shared value creation, in which the success of the businesses and social development are mutually supportive. As a way of showing how sustainability can enhance competitive advantage in various international markets, education must be integrated into Hilton operations. About the SDG integration analysis, the main sources of Hilton engagement with the SDG 4 are workforce development and education related programs. Hilton incorporates them into the marketing strategy. There are examples like careers at Hilton, global apprenticeship at training programs that increase the employability and lifelong learning. These programs are first created in the home markets of the Hilton and then meant to suit international activities. The main and consistency of the brand value with the flexibility to support local educational and economic requirements. For young people in places with a high level of unemployment, Hilton focuses on hospitality training, vocational education, and entry level jobs. The interest is usually more oriented on the leadership development, digital capabilities, and long term career growth in more developed markets. Another aspect of access to learning opportunity is the collaboration between Hilton and educational institutions, non-governmental organizations, and community partners to increase the access to educational opportunities. Such allies enable to firm to localize its strategy but still have a global strategic platform. The UN World Tourism Organization acknowledged that these kinds of the partnership are especially good and enhancing employment um, preparedness and facilitating inclusive economic development. On the marketing front, such as activity improved the brand image of Hilton as a socially responsible organization. Through communication of its dedication to education, Hilton gains trust amongst the consumers, employees, and stakeholders. Hospitality related branding in the name of the sustainability has been found to boost brand equality and competitive strength, particularly in the eyes of the socially aware consumers. Furthermore, the capacity of the Hilton to change its education strategy in different markets indicates good dynamic capabilities, such as capabilities enable the organization to act unapproachedly to in relation to various cultural, institutional, and economic situations, which strengthen its globalism and global robustness. For the strategy evaluation, all in all, incorporation of SDG 4 into Hilton has a positive impact of the brand image, employee satisfaction, and economy performance in the long term. Investing in the education makes the company stronger and its workforce as well. Besides making it a responsible global citizen, better employer branding is one of the advantages of this strategy. Talent attraction, lower staff turnover, and employee loyalty are achieved through education catered programs. Also, uh, consumers are becoming more and more loyal to the brands that basically and ethically responsible, which are only enhance the position of the Hilton in the market. Regardless of these achievements, these are a number of challenges. The access of the digital infrastructure, especially in the developing areas, is one of such a problem. A lack of technology across the developing nations may limit the use of online learning programs for active particulates and lower their effectiveness. Learning styles and learning expectations are also different in various cultures, and these issues can influence program adaptation and results. Also, limited income and poor markets might restrict expansion of education related programs. This might cause differentiation in the implementation of global programs and introduce disparities in impact by region. These issues imply that I thought that SDG 4 strategy of Hilton is robust and need to be continuously adjusted more for the investment and improve the collaboration with the local companies to achieve long-term success in a variety of markets. For the alternative strategies, Hilton can further increase the digital macro-credential programs to match local labor market requirements to further employ its approach. These are short and flexible learning models that would be render educational more accessible, especially in a global south where conventional education ladders might be constrained. Moreover, collaborating in development with the educational institutions in the area would increase the cultural relevance and learning results. This collaboration would entice Hilton to create regional based content that meets the economic needs of the new market and as well as enhance the local engagement. A higher application of mobile learning platforms may also improve accessibility, particularly in places where smartphones are more um, important than the computers. Agrees that mobile learning is vital in the achievement of wider access to education in the communities. As a marketer, Hilton can also enhance SDG 4 initiative by telling stories and focusing on impact reporting. And that's it from me. Thank you so much and thank you for your attention.